Yeah, JB. Excellent point again. I'm not going to deny that fact. Ronan goes about his business very solidly. Completely agree. Although another ball gone in off with Oly. This is a phenomenal way the break has gone for Oly Bale here today. It's got to be 5 or 6 now. It's gone in off. Unbelievable. Same pocket again. Sorry, going back to JB. Thanks for your message. Ronan goes about his business very solidly. It's okay saying Bale is better when he plays faster, but he has thrown away frame after frame with careless errors. Yep, completely agree with that. I'm not saying that, I will confess and say that I don't think that Oly is necessarily the better player on paper. I just think that his best game is played when he's playing faster.
30 seconds.
Interesting. Been informed that Oly has 2,000 on himself in this match, and Ronan tends to have at least half of his own money, and then probably more on this match because he was perhaps felt that he was favourite for it. That's from Andy McDonald, who would be in the know, another pro on the IPA Tour. Thanks for that. Now, here we go. For the record, another confirmation. This is from Lils, Donna Evans. Ronan has had 5,000 on this match himself. That's quite a big whack of money. And I think, as someone said earlier, playing for your own money as opposed to somebody else's can make you a little bit more careful in your shot selection. Darren Sterrett saying that Ronan's been coming across the pond from Northern Ireland since he was 17, playing money matches, playing different sets of rules. So definitely accustomed to the money match arena. Oh, by the way, I will defend myself and say I wasn't knocking Ronan for not winning a world title or something like that, but someone just asked the question. Horses for courses, as they say, and Ronan perhaps better suited to the money match arena. Yep. Darren Smith again. Money games are possibly the future for the big names in the game. Yeah, we have heard this year, or the word on the street is that the sponsorship for the World 8-Ball Championships, the WEPF version, the sponsorship has been dropped this year, or they don't have the sponsorship, so therefore there's no television coverage, and as a result the prize money is also being reduced apparently. Some of the players will be able to confirm that. This is what I don't like to give out hearsay. I like to have fact rather than hearsay, but the word I have heard is that prize money will be reduced and there is no Sky Sports coverage this year. So it will be interesting to see what happens with regards to the game. Are money matches the future? Can money matches sustain the game? Obviously the thing about tournaments is they are about mass participation. More people can take part. And as I carry on talking, Ronan carries on potting balls. Definitely going about his business. Very close to that last yellow, but it ain't touching. Can he flick this into the middle bag? He's taking a bit of time. This does his extension in this rack if he wants to use it. The 8-ball, does that look? I'm not sure whether the 8-ball passes into the corner. He's not, he's going for a safety shot. And backing himself here that Oly Bale probably won't run these balls out. Certainly putting the pressure on Oly's shoulders, but he's potted that first ball. It's a great pot, really. Coming out of the chair cold after what's happened to him in the last few racks. But again, I think no, he's all right with the red to the middle. He's okay. Thought he'd overscrewed that. Hampered cueing. So recovers well. I think first and foremost on Oly's mind here is let's try and make a game of it.
Seconds.
Again, he's taken these out very well. This crowd quite rightly still getting behind him, as you'd expect. A nudge on the yellow. Drop this black. Do not miss that black. So I think it's important for us to say thank you to you guys, because supporting what we do. It's good to have a little bit of banter as well via the text message and Facebook and what have you. Again, I think he's got down and he's rushed that shot. It's almost like he's playing in a club league match or something. It's crazy. Just no thought whatsoever. Don't know what's going on. But Ronan won't mind. He's left an open table, and yellows are the right colour to take. Although, got a bit close to the cushion now. I don't think he wanted to finish right on the rail. Clever shot, using the red to open the pocket up.
Extension called.
Ronan calling his extension now. Taking his extension actually because of a bit of a noise going on behind, a few people getting a little bit leery. Obviously you've got to think that people have been here since 5:30, 6 o'clock, most of them having a few drinks, and those that can't handle their drink are getting a little bit silly now. Every time Ronan's going down on his shot, we've got a few people having a bit of a comment. A bit unfair. So the timeout has worked well for Ronan there. The extension just gave him the time he needed. Don't forget, this frame puts him only 2 away. Well, massive payday. £26,100 they're playing for here. Will be Oly's break in the next frame. There's another message that come in from Darren Smith. Thank you very much for your continual support on the text messages. It's almost like I'm not commentating on my own. Saying that it's one thing being relaxed, but Oly's just playing completely careless. Can't be bothered to use the rest, which is evident in this rank, missing that yellow, stretching for it. As Darren said, far too careless. Absolutely awesome shot. Ronan McCarthy. He's put on a masterclass on how to play a money match.
Frame 32, Oly Bale to break.
Mark, do you want a pint at the Crown now? I'll have one. Well, he hasn't gone in off. That's not happened for a while. Someone changing their prediction. Oly to win 21-19 now. Never losing the faith. That's Wobblers and Nubby. God, some of these nicknames.
Red ball's in play.
Sorry, I attributed a text message to the wrong person earlier. It was actually John Vaughan that said about Oly not being bothered to use the rest. My bad. And again, another missed ball in a position where you'd expect any of these players not then. To be fair, I mean, in the game against Gareth Potts, when Oly played him here back in January 2009, he was very up for it. He was playing very well, Oly Bale. And then the second half of the match just drifted off, didn't seem to have the stamina. But in this one, he's never even really got going. Those first 3 racks were gifts, really, where Ronan's missed rather than the other way around. Darren Sterrett saying that Oly doesn't have the temperament for big money matches, in his opinion. I think it's quite evident today. Cameron Taylor saying his 21-20 to Oly is still on, but for how long? It gets to this stage, and like we saw against Potsy as well, almost like Oly gets to a point where he just doesn't care anymore. It's a shame to see. And I think it is attitude, it is stamina, it is having the mental ability to play these money matches. I think once he goes behind, Oly's almost beaten, to be fair. He was looking to nudge that yellow in off the other one there so he could develop it. You can't see everything that I can see. Obviously, he's looked up and kind of tutted to himself that he's missed the flick off the yellow, because it would have developed it away from the red ball on the corner bag, and well, you'd have fancied him getting to the hill from there. But he didn't get the collision, so he's got to come up with a plan B now.
Better than that. Come on now.
Ronan playing the safety again. You can hear the kind of mutter of the crowd in here now. No real shouting and hollering and chirping anymore. Atmosphere completely changed. I think every time Oly does get a chance, the crowd are still trying to get behind him, but it's only a half-hearted effort. I don't think anybody in here still believes that Oly can win from here.
Come on, Oly!
Come on, sweetie!
30 seconds.
Notice he's got that cornerback covered now, Ronan does, so just making sure the other yellows stay in the open. Just his walking around the table is all wrong. The body language is wrong from Oly Bale. He's tried to force that red in, but very quickly back to his chair. He's not thinking too much about what he's doing. From Old Lubber, big up the commentary. Thanks for that. Can't believe the bullet shot a blank. It's not over yet. I think if he really wants to, he's got another couple of racks left in him at least. I think just prolonging the agony. Another message from JB saying that I've nailed it. Thanks for that. Definitely a masterclass. This is what I'm assuming JB, that's John Brownlee. Just realised. A masterclass in playing a money match. Only one of these players is capable of playing correct shot after correct shot for 4 hours. Yeah, absolutely right. Well, coming up for 5 actually. I'll take the break out of it. Yeah, so 4.5 maybe. So yeah, still a long time. Long time to concentrate, of course. I think that's frame over here. Not potting that red has meant that the yellow now clears anyway. It's a good shot there. See the crowd on the kind of balcony here. See the position of those yellow balls. He's just going to be mindful of the yellow to the left of the one over the corner bag here. Doesn't really want to make contact with it if he can help it. Prefer to come out of the table like that. That's perfect. Just has to roll this to the middle. Probably played. I say play off one cushion. He's almost played off 2. He's quite reactive off that cushion that time. Possibly the side that Ronan's applied to that. So 2 balls from the hill. This yellow, another black. It's Ronan McCarthy 1 away. Wow, zipped off the cushion, that has. He's played it perfectly again. And that means that this match is all over bar the singing. And I have seen the fat lady that's coming in later. So she's already here, she's already warmed up. So Ronan then with the chance to break and run the match out. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Finish on a break and dish, the way he started this second half of this match. He's got a red, look at that split, and look where the cue ball's finished. He couldn't have asked for a better split. Well, he probably could have asked for a better split, but look where the cue ball is, right in the centre of the table. Exactly what you're looking for when you go for the break. And he's saved the best break till last. Take the plant to the corner. Absolutely perfect. The only possible problem is this red just to the left of Ronan at the moment, in the centre of the table, really. Got a good nudge on that, has he? Well, it's quite close to his work. Yeah, as I was saying, this red, there's obviously one on the bottom rail, the one just directly above that. Doesn't look as if it pops in any pocket at the moment. And just happy to play the safety shot. He's played the right shot again. As John Brownlee said, playing correct shot after correct shot. Doesn't need to go for the finish. No need to go gun-ho. what's happened this time. Ronan plays the right shot again. And always trying to force Oly into making a mistake, and it's the right way to play. Okay, it hasn't been, you know, the most entertaining of pool, but I think in terms of a match spectacle and the way that Ronan McCarthy has gone about his business, I think that's enough entertainment in itself. That's a couple of times actually. I've just noticed he's using a small 6-inch mini butt on his cue rather than use the rest. Just enough. Dollies that red over that pocket. Make sure it's well and truly covered. Yellow's relatively safe. He's got one shot to the middle if he wants to go attack him, but I think just trying to prolong the agony, I think, here. No one's left that again. I think the red now does pass, and the red that didn't go is now available to the right middle at least, possibly even the left middle. Great shot, nudges the yellow out of the way. This is it now. 3 balls. I think he's probably going to have to play the black in the middle pocket. Has he got enough of an angle here on this red to get back up the table though? I'm not quite sure. He's quite straight on it, look. Might be able to cheat the pocket, play this with a bit of right hand side. Send the cue ball up. Sort of aiming mid-table, I think, here, really. If he can end up just to the left of that yellow in the centre of the table, obviously don't want to snooker himself, but if he can finish anywhere towards the left of that, that'll be a good shot from there. You know, give him a shot at this red. I don't know whether he can. Well, he didn't have enough room to get that back out to centre table, so he's left himself a long shot here on this red. And that is a fantastic pot. Just watch the in off. Doesn't need to worry. Look at that. This is it. It's this black ball for the match, and for £26,100. And Oly Bale is going to be not very happy with himself. That's a whooping. 21-12. The crowd were silenced. Congratulations to Ronan McCarthy. That is a phenomenal performance, I think you'll all agree. Thank you very much to everybody that has tuned in to watch this coverage tonight, whether you